I am Chris Palmer with chrispalmer.org, and in today's video, what I would love to answer for you and Greg is what is the best place to go ahead and start building your backlinks? Because Greg here has asked, is it better to build backlinks to the category page or a pillar post in that same category? Thanks, Greg, right? So I think Greg, though, is getting a few things mixed up, or maybe he's looking at the supporting page, the top level category page, and the pillar post, right? Because if I were to write this out, https://website.com/pillar post, right? You would write your primary keyword here as a pillar post. Is this not the same as if I were to write this out as a top level, right, category? Top level category page, pillar post, that is identical to your ranking for your primary keyword, or maybe if you're a local business, a primary service, right? This could quite easily say law firm, whatever you wanted. Los Angeles chiropractor. It could be plumber in Illinois, whatever the service that you provide. So when we're talking about pillar posts or top level category pages, we're really looking at the primary keyword or the primary service that we want to rank for. Now, I'm pretty confident, or maybe not, that Greg was really asking, should I be building backlinks to my top level category page or my pillar post? Same thing, same difference, right? Pillar post. Or should I also be building backlinks to supporting content? Okay, so supporting. So we have our pillar page, okay, or pillar post / supporting content. Now, please note, you probably don't want to rank for pillar post or supporting content, but if we take a look at this, right, I just want to point this out. We have our primary page or top level category page or pillar post, whatever you want to call it. It's literally the same thing. And then we have a supporting article or a supporting piece of content. And to get back to Greg's question, and maybe hopefully your question, where is it more important to build backlinks? Because no matter who you ask or wherever you ask, if you go out online or even me, you want to build backlinks to all your pages. Absolutely. However, it might not be worth building backlinks to all of your pages. Because yes, we can go ahead and build out this supporting content. And yes, there's volume, but it's not as important as your top level page. And on top of that, when I build backlinks, referring domains to top level pages, because the way power flows from the top down, if I were to build backlinks to the pillar page here, in this instance, it's going to help support the supporting content. It's going to pass PageRank to that page. I'm going to get benefit no matter what. Now, another way to think about this, Greg, is this. So if I move this up to the top, all right, and we build this in here. Now, what you can do here is this, and I think that this might be a little bit better because, again, we want to get backlinks to all the pages. So we have our homepage, right? And we're going to build our top level category page. And then oftentimes what you'll see is you're going to have 1, 2, 3, we're going to say 3 supporting pieces of content, right? If you have a blog style website. But let's take it even farther. Let's say that this is a top level category page targeting a state. Here are some of the city pages, and then we want to build supporting content off of this. Now, how can I power this structure while also allocating dollars to the top level pages, but also getting backlinks to all the pages so they actually rank? Here, let's talk about that, because I think this would be the most value for you. All right, so here. So now we have this. Let's go ahead and build this out. Sorry for my drawing, my not too good with the mouse and on the whiteboard here. So just so we're all on the same page. All right, this right here is the home page. Okay, so we have our home page. All right, let's build this out. Bear with me. We'll get to it. So now we have our home page. This right here, depending on what kind of site you're building, I'm assuming you're building a local website. That's where I primarily focus a lot of my attention at. But even if you're not a local site, even if this is affiliate, a top level category page or a pillar post is a target key phrase that we want to win, right? So on top of that, we're going to have supporting content after it. Okay, so let's go ahead and put this in. We're going to gear this towards the local market. So let's say this is a state page. All right, so state plus primary, and we're going to do top level cat page. Okay, so it's a top level category page right here. State plus primary is right here. Okay, and then on top of this what's going to be right here is going to be our city pages. Right, so these are your city pages. And then this down here, and bear with me, what I'm getting to here is, well, where can we build so we can power up everything and get links to all the pages, and how you can build it this way. So here's what we're going to do. This down here is our city. And now we can start building in our supporting. And yes, I completely understand we can build supporting content at every level. Supporting content. Okay? I'm a visual learner. That's why I'm taking the time to draw it out, so then it's visually understandable. Homepage, we have our state. So let's say it's personal injury lawyer, New York. So that would be at this level. Now we have our city pages. Or in New York's case, where a lot of volume is Brooklyn, Manhattan, and Long Island, we'll say, right? And then our supporting content. What does a personal injury lawyer do in Long Island? What does a personal injury lawyer do in Manhattan? What does a personal injury lawyer do in Brooklyn? Maybe I said different ones, but you get the point. Home, state, city, supporting. Now, how can I get links to all the pages and power it up and still be budget effective, right? That's what we want. We want to have the most bang for our buck. So here's what we can do, all right? We want to get links to all the pages. So when we're building in our high quality assets, where we really want to start paying attention here is this. We want to build our best links to these levels, right? So we want to build our best links to these two top levels here, okay? I'm going to make this big so it takes up both the home and also the primary top level category pages. So now we're building it to the home page. Our best links go to these two levels. Next, we can get our better links, not as expensive, but we can build better links to these levels, right? All right, so we can build our better stuff here. So better links here, okay? Oh, doesn't want to play ball. Okay, I'll just better links go here, and we're at the city level. And then our supporting content is, we're going to build our, I'm not saying bad links or spammy links, but we're not going to spend $100, $200 a piece to try to rank a blog article. Not yet. But if it starts to take off, or some magically, because I'm sure you've put out pieces of content where you put out a supporting piece of content, it showed low volume, but all of a sudden the page is doing $2,000 a month. You're like, what? That happens. Now that would be worth maybe pushing some backlinks to referring domains and doing some shares, right? Because then it's worth allocating dollars. It could turn into more business for your business. So we have our supporting content here. I'll finish this off just to round out the rest of this video here. So what we have here, text, is our lower quality / affordable, okay? And we're going to build that down here at the supporting level. So just to wrap up this entire video, all right, to answer your question, Greg's question, should I be building my links to the top level category pages? Should I be building them to the pillar posts? Or should I be building them to the supporting contents? Well, in the perfect world, we want to build it to all the pages. But where I would focus is to your top levels, because power trickles down. On top of that, if you're going to build links to all the pages, because that is the goal, we want to allocate the most dollars to our top levels, right? And then we can start building our lower tier, not low quality, spammy, but not $100 or $200 a piece towards our lower levels. All right. And this is how we can get referring domains to all the pages And on top of that, we're building overall authority because remember, this is our silo: state, city, supporting. This is all internal linked. From this level, all these and this, it's all internally linked. Remember, it's all helping each other. It's an ecosystem. So I hope that this helps you out, Greg. I hope that this helps you out. My name is Chris Palmer with chrispalmer.org. And if you have any questions related to link building, backlink building, building backlinks, SEO, local SEO, anything, never hesitate to go ahead and ask in the section below. And I always look forward to seeing you in the next "Should I be building backlinks to my pillar pages or supporting content" video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.